Hey guys, Cher here, and it's finally happening. 2 months from now, it's finally happening.
響けときめきラブライブ虹ヶ崎学園スクールアイドル同好会
So, who would have thunk that I would wake up this morning, go to my YouTube, and discover that Love Live posted the trailer, or a preview video basically, of the second season of Nijigasaki. So the preview basically gives you what you expected, or what you expected from the preview pictures. It basically gives you the plot line of you now being in the music program at the Nijigasaki Academy. It gives you or shows you Shioriko, Mia, and Longju coming to the school. It doesn't give you exactly much because kind of like the first season preview from last year. Was it last year or was it 2 years ago? Yeah, the preview is about 1 minute long. And it gives you like the bare bones of what the season is going to be about. Trust me, if someone hadn't kindly posted an English translation in the comments of what the characters were saying, because you know the Love Live channel, they never post English subtitles, I never would have thought what they were saying at all, or at least I would have gotten the very bare idea of what the plot is going to be like. So based on what I've heard, or what I've read in the translation, it sounds like that they're starting at the School Idol All-Stars like season 2 point, where instead of introducing Shioriko first, then Mia and Longju next, they're all coming into this season, and it starts, boom, Longju comes to the school, Mia comes to the school, and Longju basically came to the school because she watched the festival that was occurring in the last season of the show, and she was inspired by the Nijigasaki School Idol Club to come to the school and be a school idol, which is basically similar to what happened in season 2, or what we saw in season 2 of the All-Stars game, which I'm like, perfectly fine. At least we finally got that out of the way. I thought things were starting good. And then next, you want to conduct another school festival, school idol festival, so that pretty much everyone in the school who loves school idols could partake in the festival. But then what seems to be the conflict here that Ayumu points out is that, oh, because she's in the music program and now she's juggling being the school idol club president at the same time, can she juggle those responsibilities? To which Yu's like, I'm fine. Everything's gonna be fine. But is it going to be fine is the question. I'm fine with this plot. We already passed the point that people are questioning whether being a school idol is good for them or not, because that already occurred in the first season. So the story is going to be more about you, and most likely the new characters, Shioriko, Mia, and Longju. Well, Longju, obviously, because we already see that she kind of has a plot point already. But we don't see much of Shioriko and Mia, but we do see them in clips, but we don't exactly see what their plot's going to be like. There is a little tidbit of Mia in the recording studio, so I'm assuming her plot point from the All-Stars game is going to be incorporated into this. Maybe the fact that she's gotta be the disgraced daughter of her musical talented family is going to play a part of this, or at least they do give her something similar to that plot, or else we don't know why the heck Mia is even there. One thing I wanted to mention, because everyone in the comments was mentioning this, I think the Sunrise Studios basically got a huge budget increase in regards to this show, because holy cow, the animation from this trailer looks so much better than it did in season 1. Like, everything looks like the color is popping. It looks like the characters are more than just two-dimensional drawings. It's less sketchy of a look. That, if you guys remember watching my season 1 complaints, or season 1 thoughts of the show, you know that my biggest annoying point was, why does the animation season 1 look not as great? But it looks so much better here, except for one thing.
未来へと
Why does Shioriko look crusty? in comparison to the other girls. Like, I don't know, her face doesn't sit right with me at all. Like, it looks smaller. It looks less designed. Part of me thinks that maybe they wanted to tweak her design because people feared that she would look too similar to Setsuna? And maybe it's because of their similarities in the game that they feared they might look too similar based for the plot in season 2 of this anime. But in my opinion, I don't think that would have been a problem. Now, the problem here to me is just that Shioriko looks like a character who doesn't belong in the Love Live Nijigasaki universe. Like, that's my fear. And now I'm gonna get a whole ton of hate in the comments saying, like, what are you talking about? Shioriko looks beautiful. And I don't hate Shioriko as a character. Her design in the All-Stars game looks so good. I loved her design in the game. I don't know why they downgraded it in this anime. I just will not understand it. Maybe when the anime comes out, most scenes will look better, but there's only one way to find that out, and I'm gonna find that out on April 2nd, I guess. But I'm also now going to mention the 800-pound gorilla in the room, and that is how they're going to deal with Longju's character in the show. Now, like I said, there's not too much in this anime preview to go off of. They basically give you the base plot point, which for season 1, it was how the Nijigasaki School Idol Club got disbanded, and Ryu wants to revive it because school idols is her passion, and she wants everyone else to share that passion. But now in season 2, it's basically now Yu has to be able to balance her new music student life with her still being the school idol president. But we don't know the character inner tweakings of it yet. But then, towards the end of the preview, Longju says this line to Yu in their interaction. And the moment she said that, or at least I was following the English translation from that very nice person in the comments, and my thought was, oh no, they're going to make Longju the bitch again, aren't they? They're going to make her the bitch again. And if they take that plot point, or whatever Longju's going to do, basically trying to usurp Yu as the leader of the school idol club, I think this anime season, or the whole Nijigasaki anime universe, is gonna go to pot. And if they incorporate that plot point from the game, people are going to be extremely mad. Like, I cannot explain to you how thin of a wire this part of the franchise is at right now. Because people are saying that the Nijigasaki anime, that this season is crucial to protecting this group, to defending this group's credibility. It already got ruined in the All-Stars game because the All-Stars game was basically the prime source of material that we have for liking this group. And I mean, yes, we also have like the Love Live channel, like interviews, like meeting the seiyus and everything like that. But that's not exactly prime entertainment compared to season 1 of the anime, which people really loved, and the game in which they were introduced in. Like, Lantis is on thin ice at the moment. And if they screw this up, I don't think any of the Nijigasaki girls are gonna make out alive. I don't think that's gonna happen. And I'm not wishing ill on anyone here, and I'm not going to wish ill on Longju's seiyu, because this is the reason why. Seiyu is basically Japanese for voice actor. Voice actors, the only thing that they are responsible for in the entire making of an animated product, or basically voiceovers for commercials or whatever have you, their responsibility is to look down at their script, read the lines that are given, and do it in the direction that the director gives them in. Unless you're Robin Williams, Will Smith, or maybe Gabriel Iglesias or something, you are not allowed to change any of the lines. Ever. If the director tells you you have to say your lines in a certain manner, you do it. And if these seiyus want to get paid, they will do it. So no, I'm not going to blame any of the seiyus for the direction that the story is going, or for whatever the direction the story is going to go. They want to live their lives. They want to get that coin. They're going to do what they got to do. And I don't blame them for a second. I will blame the writers, because the anime writers had a choice. They had the choice to improve the entire situation. But if they still continue to choose that certain plot point from the game, well, they're gonna be digging their own graves. But again, it's not April yet. They don't have any other trailer for us yet. They're not giving us any more information as of yet. So we don't exactly know what's going to happen. But based off of that line from the preview trailer, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm now getting nervous. Because this is the first time that we've heard any in-plot story for this season. This is the first time we're hearing any of it. And I don't know if we're going to hear anything else about it until we get closer or until the anime premieres. But animation-wise, it looks really good. Plot, like underlining plot, the formation or the foundation of the season, it's looking good. But as far as in-character story goes, I am nervous. Is Yu going to be, or going to have a backbone? Or is basically Longzhu gonna walk all over her?
もう一度聞くわ、ユウ。あなたはどうして同好会にいるの?
We won't know until we get more information about that. But as for now, I'm gonna try to keep my hopes up, but at the same time, I'm going to be more realistic.
夢は違っても、私はいつだって力になるからね。
So those are pretty much my thoughts on the Season 2 preview. And if you guys like what you saw, or what you heard if you're just listening in, please hit the like button down below. Please share your thoughts in the comments down below. I would love to start a conversation. And if you haven't done so already, please follow me in the social media in the description box. Hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can get future videos. I'm Cait, and it's been real. Ciao!